Hi, my name is Regression. I'm the creator of PIMigration, and in this video I'll give you an idea on how to use PIMigration when dealing with regression testing, what you need to know about it before you start setting everything up. So this is how it's working. We got a file here that we want to process and see how this is working in different areas. One thing we need to be sure is that the file name of this, when it's being saved, is always the same. But let's just process this. So we process it, we'll put it into the mapping, and we can either in the operation mapping save it with the attached Java mapping, or we can save it in the adapter framework, and it all depends on what's easiest and where it makes most sense. If you're on 731 enhancement pack or single stack, I think that the adapter framework is the best way because that'll give you the most flexibility. But you'd save this file down to the current directory, and you need always to when you're processing this file that this file should have the same name. Ideally you'd send it in using a file adapter, and it will just be saying the file name that this message has, because then when you're doing comparison it's going to be much easier. And obviously you need to save the original file that we have, so you know, we have this file here and we want to reprocess it. So here's the original file name. Now I have done all my tests. I've run 10 messages in through the system, and I say, okay, click. Now is the time to do the snapshot of the current directory and move them over to the test cases. So we'll move them all to the test case, and then we're ready to start testing to see how the solution works and if we can use it for comparing documents. So we'll take the file again and process it through the PI system, and with the adapter framework, for instance, we'll be saving it to the current folder. Now we have two sets of files. We have one in the current folder and we have one in the test case folder. So we'll compare these two files, and we'll see in the web-based migration tool how these files are, if there are any difference between them. If there aren't, well, we are quite happy and we can start processing, delete these files again in the current directory, move our things to production, and then we are ready for a new case. If this differ and we know, okay, it's okay they differ because that was what we expected, then we'll say, okay, delete these files and move all the current files onto the test case folder. And now we have a new set of test cases that we can use whenever we are processing a new batch of files. So obviously we want to save the number of original messages that we have, so we can always rerun the test and see, has anything changed? Is it okay? Yes, no, and then process it from there. So that was the different ideas around PIMigration and how it can help you get what you want. So thanks for watching.